Hello and happy Saturday Fun Day from Radically Rational and radicallyrational.com. Look, I'm into the whole prime thing, and Deion Sanders has done a wonderful job at Colorado to date. Okay, I applaud what he's doing. I understand what the excitement is all about, but I also understand this. Oregon is going to beat them senseless today. Here's what else is going to happen. Andy Dalton is going to play well for the Panthers in substitution for the injured Bryce Young, who I like, by the way. But right now, Andy Dalton is a much better NFL quarterback than is Bryce Young. So how's Frank Reich going to handle all of this? Speaking of young quarterbacks I like, there's Anthony Richardson, but I hope he learned a valuable lesson last week against the Texans. On his second TD run of the first quarter, he was trying to kind of Cadillac it into the end zone, thought he was home free, and he got poleaxed at the goal line, resulting in a concussion that's going to keep him out for a couple of weeks. I hope he learned the lesson. This just in, Baylor still nasty. So kick their off-putting asses with extreme prejudice, Longhorns. I mean, put the hammer down. You think I'm kidding at all? Let me assure you that I genuinely don't like any part of Baylor's lame act at all. Let's see. How deep into this are we going to get before I start bitching and crying about the Astros? No deeper than this. You lost to the Royals? Now, not cool. 40-40? No, that's not Saturday night in Beaumont. That's the amazing feat that the Braves' Ronald Acuna Jr. has achieved. He's just the fifth player in Major League Baseball history to hit 40 homers and steal 40 bases in the same season. That's made all the more amazing by the fact that nobody steals bases anymore, do they? DeAndre Hopkins can sometimes be an inscrutable enigma, but I think actually he's a pretty good guy and a very interesting one. D-Hop is going back to Clemson to get his degree in parks, rec, tourism, to fulfill a promise he made to his mama. You bet I respect that. Mike McCarthy says that losing Trayvon Diggs is, quote, a punch to the gut. I know my solar plexus felt it. So somebody stole $100,000 worth of equipment at Soldier Field in Chicago Wednesday night. Certainly not the first time the Bears have been robbed blind at home. I think the lead suspect here is Jordan Love with advice from Aaron Rodgers. All right. So if you go to Radically Rational and you hit the Our News tab and you scroll down, you get all of my peerless Saturday predictions in college football, but I'll give you this preview. Texas 143, Baylor -4. You can check it out. Got to tell you this story quickly. So I had the pleasure of doing a high school football game last night at Piper High School. And at halftime, my partner and I throw it to break, and we generally get a chance to kind of sit around and rest for 10 minutes. All of a sudden, this kid, he's probably 10 years old, and he's wearing a Piper jersey, starts climbing up toward the booth. Now, there's a fixed window in that booth, so he comes up there, and the kid, by the way, has got the greatest face and the biggest smile, and he starts banging on the window. He says, "Can you hear me?" And we went, "Yeah." So the kid introduces himself, and then he says, "I just want you to know that in 5 years, I am Piper's starting quarterback, and we're going to win championships." I had to fan my face. I don't doubt you for a minute, kid. But I'll leave you with this question to ponder until we get together again tomorrow. So has the DOJ been politically weaponized to go after Menendez? Or is it just that when you're a fucking felon, DOJ tends to take a dim view of you? Grow the hell up, cultists. We can dream, can't we? We're radically rational.